Namaste, SoulFelt family. It's Michelle Skaletski-Boyd, intuitive medium and best-selling author. And this is part one of a two-part video on friendship. Sometimes we have friendships for a really, really long time. I used to pride myself on having a friendship since grade school, and then I recognized that that was really my ego getting in the way. Sometimes friendships come and friendships go, and we need to be okay with that. Yet, what happens if we have friendships where we're not so sure if we're getting anything out of it anymore? Well, according to society, we're supposed to just let them gently fade. But what happens if they don't gently fade? What happens if they continue to be clingy or toxic and they don't want to leave? How can we allow those friendships to fade? So if you have a friend in your life who has displayed some toxic behaviors, they've crossed a boundary in some way in terms of where your ethics and your morals lie, in terms of who you are at your core and in your soul. If they have crossed this boundary and you have let them know, and they continue to kick down that boundary by testing you, testing your friendship. And usually it looks like, I am sorry, I'll never do it again. And they'll repeat everything that they did wrong. And they will then show up and be good and maybe try to win you over again. And it works for a little while. And then before you know it, they're kicking the boundary down again. How many times are you supposed to give this person a second chance, a third chance, etc.? Well, the longer that we have invested in this friendship, the easier it is for us to justify why we should keep them around. Now, if we have ego involved, for example, and they are our oldest friend, our longest friend, somebody that we've known for a really long time, or somebody that helped us through a certain time in our life, or helped us get off the ground, or assisted us in some way, we have to obviously take all those things into consideration if we're coming from a place of competition, of tit for tat energy, of old carrot and stick energy in terms of I give you something, now you give me something, and now I give you something and you give me something. And these are really old ways of moving through the world. Authentic, vulnerable, true relationships are in the moment. They are in the now. And if it doesn't feel like friendships are working out, it's time for honest conversation. And if those honest conversations are not productive, in other words, if that person has not sought help the way that they have said that they were going to, if that person has not shifted and changed, they're still not even close to where you need them to be, then it's time to block. It's time to end the conversation. So if you have a friend, and I put that in quotations, who has been in your life for a long time, who's not showing up for you in a way that feels good, drains you in a way that actually gets you sick to your stomach, then I highly, highly recommend that you end this friendship. You can do this with love. You can do this with thank you for the soul agreements, the soul contracts, helping me get firm with my boundaries, firm with what's important to me, helping me take back my self-worth, etc. As always, enjoy the experience. Namaste.